So now that we tested the overall swing highs and the target up here for the 15-minute, we redrew the target, which is now at 1490, would be the next entry long. But until we get back down to 1490, we'll take the smaller time frame shorts. So what I'm going to do is we will be entering at 1495. See if we can get an order out there. You got an order out there. We can get a little push up here to get a fill. 1495. That'll give us a couple ticks in front of the actual halfway back. We're still only risking a point in this overall move, so we're only risking a point. That gets us in at 1495, gets us in this down move, and we're looking to trade back down to 1490. All right, the little rascal didn't want to give it to us, did it? So let's wait and see if we can get any type of a pullback here. I'm still going to use a 1495. Maybe tempted to move it a little bit, probably not. Still gives us more than enough room for a nice stop. So order's still out there at 1495. Still out there at 1495. Yeah, Wes. Okay. Well, it just hasn't pulled back yet. At least not enough. Order will get moved this time to 14. I guess 94.75, and then you've seen how all the other orders moved as well. There we got a turnaround. We got it at 1494.75. I'm just waiting for our fill, and we'll be short. And on this one, I'm going to put a stop. If we were to get filled here, it's going to be up here at 1496. 1496. And all we're looking to do is trade this back down to the 1490 level, which is the overall ambush or halfway back long. So, the market internals have slowly started to top out here. They're rounding off a little bit. They're very bullish, or 2-to-1 bullish, but we are rounding off and bouncing off of our previous target for the longer swing. So we finally had our first thrust down in a nicey tick. Now, as long as this holds below the 0 level, I'm very confident in our position short. So basically just a waiting game now, guys. Waiting for it to set up short. And oh yes, Wes, it is counter trend. Wes is like, this is kind of a counter trend trade. But you know it is, and we're gonna do both ways. Obviously, we use trend trading strategy for the most part, but we have the ability to do counter trend with it. Basically, you see what we're doing. We're waiting for the longer swing, but until it gets down there, we can take these micros down to that entry. So we will wait, and as long as the internals don't decide to go extremely bullish or get strong on me here, I will keep these orders out here. So 1494.75. 94.75. Yeah, right? The euro? Yeah. All right. I'll take a look at it, John. John says the euro is starting to make a move too. I'm looking at it on another monitor over here, John. It looks like it's already started. It made its pullback and it's already started. You know, crude did sell off a little bit there, Steve. Oh, you were able to get in there? Okay. Yeah, I see it retested twice on crude over there. Steve's watching crude. All right. I don't know that we're going to get our fill here. Let's just see. Oh, the patience and waiting game. Discipline not to chase this market. We're going to wait for it to come back and do what we want it to do. If not, we'll just sit on our hands and we'll just wait. No need to give it our money. That's what I feel like. No need to give it our money. We can be patient all day long. We don't want to give it our money. Alright, we got a little spike up on the tick. Let's hope it doesn't sustain. If it sustains, I don't really want to be in this short. If it holds right here, this little thrust up in the tick, I don't want this to sustain and head back up here to 5 or 600. I want this to go ahead and hold here and roll over, and that's completely fine with me. So let's see. We need to get a couple ticks up here. I should be somewhat of an earlier fill here. I've had my order out there for quite a while. Let's see. We're going to do a couple more. There we go. Tick through a little bit. Did get a fill. All right. So we're short. Now let's watch this internals. This is going to tell me or not whether I'm going to stay in or not. So the internals need to start getting bearish. Oh, nice thrust. So first target's off. Here we go. I want to see this. Basically, want to see this tick here start to get weak. So want to see this tick here start to get weak and start heading back down to the downside. So as long as these continue to roll over, and whether they say sideways roll over, it doesn't matter. As long as this tick it comes back down, at least maybe try retesting the 400 level. I'm going to put my profit out here at 14.93 and watch it really closely. Since we are counter trend, we're going to watch it very closely. No reason to take any type of risk or anything. And if it does come down here to retest the 14.93.50, I'm moving my second order to my entry price. So if it retests the lows, I'll move my second order down to my entry price and have basically no risk. Worst case scenario, it comes down here, bounces us out for those $25 that we already made on this position. So I'm gonna watch this very closely, but what I'm watching is this tick. I do not want to see this tick up anymore. I want to see it slowly start to make its way back down, and then try to hold somewhere closer to the 0 level, not quite up to the plus 400 range. So I want to see it stay bearish, but we're gonna keep a close eye on it. Move these out of the way so I can monitor a little bit better. All right, so now we're risking 25 bucks. I'm just gonna, once I hit my first target, -4 on my second, which puts it up at 95.75. So we are clearly in the push down, and we're just waiting for this to continue to the lower side. We already got our first fill. Luckily, we must have been an early order because it was a quick spike. I don't know how that did that, but there we would have anyways. I don't know what that was all about. Hey, I'm not complaining, right? So we're waiting here to go ahead and see this roll over. We got the tick rolling down. Everything's in our favor. Basically, all we're trying to do is take micro ambushes, micro pullbacks, until we get to our ultimate goal, which is the ambush long, which falls at 1490. So we're looking to trade down to the 1490 level. You see it's down here further. We are on a much smaller time frame, but so we're trading down to the 1490 level, down into here. So probably only gonna get one ambush, but if things work out right, I mean, I'm not scared to take another one. Sorry about that, guys. I'm not scared to take another one if this works out well. So. All right, let's just watch this. If it comes down to 1493.50, 1493.50, I will move it to my entry. And yeah, so that's what it is. Let me blow my nose real fast, guys. We're in a good position. I don't like stepping away, but I'm starting to get pretty clogged up. I got sinus cold right now. Just being a little pester. But let's see here. All right, we got no risk on the table. Risking. There we go. Let me move this down to. Move it down to. All right, now we're in a completely risk-free trade. My target's at 1493 even. So one tick in front of this. This is at 1492.75. 1493 is that. So I'm either making $25 or can I get all the way down to the 1493. Either way, we're in a risk-free trade. So let's just wait and see here. See if we can get one final push down. Not going to take much. As soon as this breaks, it should go ahead and fill all the way down. So let's see. It's going to do one of two things. We still got, looky here. We had the internals sell off. Now let's see if it holds the zero level.